Hey guys, good day. So today we're going to talk about, what day are we? Day 28, I believe. So today we're going to talk about the High Council, the High Extraterrestrial Council, as we may call them. So I guess some people call them the Galactic Federation of Lights. Bashar refers to them as the Alliance. So the idea is that there's a lot of extraterrestrials that are all working together to assist humanity through our ascension at this time. And so, of course, there's a lot of other extraterrestrial groups. I believe the Grey Federation are still they're more like parallel Earth reality humans, and they're on a bit of a different frequency, so they're sort of still doing their own thing. I'm sure they're working with the council to some degree. And there's of course other extraterrestrials from all over the universe here, I'm sure, like completely from other dimensions that are just exploring this reality. But the idea is that a lot of extraterrestrials strongly connected to our planet are forming this kind of alliance. Well, it's been formed for a long time, I guess. So civilizations like Sirius, Arcturus, Pleiades, along with the hybrids like the Shikani, the Yael, these kind of civilizations that have strong connections to Earth, like the Pleiades and the Sirians, I believe a lot of they are kind of our forefathers. And so the Pleiadians particularly are very prevalent in this kind of this alliance, this council, as we come towards approach first contact. So really I don't know what I'm going to talk about. So reminds me of I keep thinking of this Bashar transmission where it's about following your excitement, and he starts off by saying, let us begin this transmission by saying we have no idea what we're going to talk about. And then he goes on to talk about the idea of living in the flow state moment to moment, and just like receiving information from source, and knowing that you need to know what you need to know when you need to know it, so being centered in the present moment, which is very akin to the channeling state. And this is why I talk about a lot in the course how the channeling state and this extraterrestrial contact and the evolution into fourth density is all like akin and together as one, because it's all about learning how to use this new modality of consciousness and be in the flow state. But so to get to the theme of this call, it's funny because there's like a pyramid mountain behind me, and there's a pyramid mountain in front of me as well. And yeah, it's interesting. I've not noticed that before. I wonder if they've been sculpted into pyramids or they're natural. It's very pyramid looking, that one, don't you think, behind? There's the little right on top of it, there's a little fortress, I believe. Inca fortress. Behind that is where the ancient Atlantean ruins are, that I won't tell you the story again, because I've told this story over and over again. So right, the idea is that there's this energy that's been coming through me the last few days. My cigarette has gone out. So I've been not really sure what to talk about. Like I'm just the videos the last few days. Like I'm just really waiting for the downloads. Like I'm being guided by my higher self and the ETs now. So the last few days I've had this energy coming through. As I'm sure you're all aware that, like if you're watching this on the recording, today is the 1st of October 2020, and the energies are incredible at the minute. We've just gone through this huge equinox shift. Energies feel much more balanced and grounded today. I think after a very intense period of processing, we're coming now to a very interesting time energetically, so we'll see what happens. And so over the last few days, through this intense energetic period, this equinox period, which is really why I chose to run the course through this September month because this is the equinox period where the energies balance. I keep talking about the balance of the masculine and feminine, and so in the equinox period we have the winter representing the inward feminine, like nurturing growth phase, and like the summer is like more of an outward phase where we're more active. And so of course we're actually heading into summer here in Peru, and a lot of you in the West will be heading into winter. But I feel very much aligned to the momentum into winter, but either way it's the balance between the two. Very confusing for me being connected to like so much to the Western consciousness. And so the last few days, like this energy has been coming through me, and it really expresses like this. Not like that. I don't think the Pleiadians smoke. So it's a very Pleiadian energy that's been coming through the last few days. And I sense them kind of centered around a crystal, like a crystal sphere, an energy center, and they're kind of like all like this, like energy centered around the solar plexus, because this creates balance and like strength and grounded. Like the solar plexus is the balance between dimensions, and we need to have strength in our solar plexus so we can integrate our higher consciousness with the lower reality. And so I keep getting these visions of like Pleiadian energies, but I feel it's very much connected to Arcturus and Sirius, and it's a council speaking through perhaps a Pleiadian entity to me. And I keep seeing visions of this Pleiadian entity like this, just holding the consciousness. And basically just like helping to balance the energy of our civilization as we go through this transformation. I think that's a lot of what helping balance my energy as well, and so I can help balance your guys' energy, because we're all a collective now, of course. And so this is the kind of transmission, and I'm going to encourage you guys to try and to tune into this over the remainder of the course. This is, I guess, kind of the focus of where this is going to be going for the rest of the course. We're going to be beginning to tune into the High Council, perhaps the High Pleiadian Council, as we may call it, as it's coming through to me at present, and begin to communicate with the Council as a group. So, and this can come in many ways. Like I say, at the minute, it's just coming through to me as just really an energy and a feeling of unconditional love and harmony and brilliance and supreme divinity and humility and centeredness and just humbleness before the divinity of the infinite creator, and seeing the beauty and the divinity that lies in all creation and this transformation of consciousness that we're going through on earth at present. So if we begin to like just feel into this, the idea of Pleiadian energy, Pleiadian consciousness, Pleiadian love, light, bliss, and just begin to feel into these frequencies for yourself, and like feel how it's so activating in the heart chakra, and this energy of the Pleiadian consciousness just embodies the whole of our environment so thoroughly that we just realize life is wonderful. And so yeah, just begin to embody and feel into these frequencies that are coming through this collective transmission at the present, and to do a bit of research, like look up some imagery of some Pleiadian beings. There's such amazing artwork of the Pleiadians out in your civilization, our civilization. Who am I? I don't know. We are the Pleiadians, we are one. And so yes, look into our reality for the idea of love and the idea of expression of, Pleiadian artwork. And yeah, and so this is the idea, guys. We're tuning into the Pleiadian Council for the rest of the course, and we're going to be connecting with some interdimensional consciousnesses, going to uplift our galaxy through transition into fourth density awareness in our civilization, your civilization. Have a wonderful day, humans. Amen. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that tuning in to the Pleiadian vibration. And so for the remainder of the course, we're going to be beginning to focus in on actually as a group, and you guys watching the video, you can do this as well, because we're all a collective consciousness. And actually what's occurring, because there is no time, the Pleiadians and like my higher self and like everything that's occurring here is actually connected into you guys watching this in the future, and you're actually influencing the information that's coming out of me in presence. So this is the multidimensional timeless nature of reality. So if we all begin in the timeless realm to connect into the Pleiadian High Council consciousness with love and gratitude and appreciation for their willingness to serve us and our upliftment at this time, and may we help them in any way we can help them at the same time, and may we join together in a co-creation of a new Earth and a new galaxy and a new universal experience where humanity and Earth may stand as a beacon of love and light that may radiate out into the universe for all the rest of the time as we know it. Amen.